Hello, my brothers and sisters, and welcome in the Belgian forest. My name is Tim Heijen, and I am home here because I'm a dragon witch. And a dragon witch that is very close with the dragons, of course, but also with nature in itself. That is why I came to live here in nature, where nature is still wild, nature is everywhere, here in the south of Belgium. So, my brothers and sisters, the dragon's path in itself, yeah, it's not 100% easy, of course. Not, of course not. It has, you have to understand so many things, but much more than this, you have to live with humans. But now, in this day, I just say it. I'm not afraid anymore to say that I am on the dragon's path because I am very proud of that now. I used to be afraid. I used to actually, whenever I pronounced the name dragon, I was afraid. Did you know actually, when you hear the name dragon many, many times, when you hear the name constantly, when you just need the name also, and when you see the numbers 11, 23, 22, 33 all together, that is a sign of the dragon. That is your sign. So be careful for the signs, my brothers and sisters, because your dragon is trying to say something, that they are there. So yeah, my brothers and sisters, I was, yesterday actually, the idea came yesterday because I work with many people, many, and most all of them are religious. So sometimes, yeah, I say to them, whenever they say, do you come to me with church? I said I can't, because my spirituality is something different. And I explained to them the dragon's path, and they, of course, especially in the beginning, ridiculed me so many times. Even when I came on this radio station, yeah, I had so many ridiculization of the dragon. That, do you really believe in dragons? I mean, what the hell? What kind of a drugs do you use? I said nothing. Whenever I was 18 years old, I could see dragons. Dragons by my side, very much connected to me. And I connected the dots in these 17 years. And now I know that the dragons are real. And much more than that, that dragons are here with me. That actually, even more than that actually God itself is a dragon. And that is what I said yesterday at my job. This guy was actually saying to me what kind of a spirituality that I had, and I said dragons, and and I said to him straight out, I can talk to God, I can talk to God, and that is what he said. What do you think you are? Some kind of a messiah? Well, actually, for myself, maybe I could be some kind of messiah for myself, because I'm some kind of I can hear the God speaking to me. And he said he said to another guy, hey, do you know what this guy is saying? This guy says that he can talk to Allah, because he was Muslim. And I said, no, not to Allah. Allah doesn't exist. I said, Allah is just fabricated by human story. But I said, no, Tiamat. I can hear Tiamat. And he said, oh, Tiamat, what kind of a god is that? Because there is only one God, he said. There's only one God. That is what Muslims have. Only one God. And I said, no, there's not one God. There are so many, I said to him. So many. So do you have a God from, the trees, a God from the grass? I said, only a couple of them, Only, yeah. But yeah, my closest God is Tiamat, I said to him. But who is Tiamat? She's a female dragon, I said to him. She's a female dragon, and everything that you see is her. Everything that you encounter is her. It's her body that we are standing on. Her hair is the forest. And it gives us the air. It gives us the ability to breathe. It gives even her blood is water we cannot live without. And he was laughing in my face because he never heard of something like that. And that is a problem, my brothers and sisters. They never heard of it. They never heard of something like dragons that could be gods or something like this. Gods, I mean, they always heard dragons are just a fantasy tale. That is what I also don't like, that dragons are immediately associated with fantasy roleplay. I mean, of course it can be fun, but in my eyes the dragon is real. It's not fantasy, it's not a roleplay that I'm playing. This is all for real. And whenever I talk about dragons, this is not a game. This is one of my major rules that I say to people on the dragon's path. I don't see the dragon as a game. I don't see the dragon as a pet. I don't see the dragon that I can ride them just like whistling, and then my dragon comes and then we have a fly together. That is not how it works. That is just such a, a cliche, and I don't like cliches, really. Yeah, but I'm not afraid anymore to say it. Of course, I can expect something like that. In the past 17 years, especially in the first year, I was so afraid to say it. And once I said it, people were laughing in my face. But I was so proud to say, here are dragons. The dragon is with me. The dragon chose me. It's so beautiful. Look at my dragon. Everyone says, you can go to an asylum, my brother. I used to be afraid to say it, and now they're saying that I'm going insane. Well, actually, you are actually your own Messiah, my brothers and sisters. Humans like to look up to another human that says he can talk to God. That is especially with those religions, of course. They say, and here, my brothers and sisters, you are a part of the Trinity. You are not supposed to say, you can talk to God, so now I'm worshiping you. No, you are the one that can talk to God. And who can be the gods? Leviathan, Tiamat, Quetzalcoatl, or Leviathan, Tiamat, Quetzalcoatl, and Fafnir. Those, and especially also Shenlong and Tialong, that also are dragon gods. Even Pangu is a dragon god. There are so many dragon gods. And he said, only one. That is strange, because I encountered many gods. I said to him, that cannot be. There is only one God. I said to him, brother, just look at this world. Are we living in a perfect world? Is this a perfect universe that we live in? Of course not. Fire and water are always in conflict. So that is why there are wars. That is why there are conflicts. That is why we are not created by one perfect God. I said that is a fabrication for you to submit to others, so that you would be afraid of it. Of course, your entire life you heard that you need to submit. Well, save yourself from that, my brothers and sisters. Save yourself from these people that wants to submit you with stories like there is only one God. And I can hear them. I know the rules. You make the rules, my brothers and sisters, on the Dragon's Path. You are creating the rules, because you are talking to your dragon. You are talking to your dragon god. You know what the rules are. My rules, for example, is to say that the dragon is not a fantasy play, that they are not a role play, and you have to respect the dragon just like your own self, like you would be respected. They are not below us. They are not above. That is also a problem with humanity. Whenever there is something different than a human, it's immediately below them. When I hear about dragons, there was a guy, and he may think it's funny, but he always says that he would kill my dragon and eat them, because it's only an animal. That is the problem with humans. They see themselves always as superior. But why? Why do they see themselves as superior? Because I don't see any feature in them that makes them superior. Because they are smart? Well, we don't even understand the whistling of birds. We don't understand what they are saying. They have created their own language that we cannot understand. And we are evolved apes, actually. What is so special about that? Sometimes when I kneel down before my dragon altar, I say to my dragon and my dragon goddess, I'm sorry. And my dragon goddess said, for what? That is all I could understand. For what? For being human. That is, that was coming out of my heart. For what? For being human. For being one of these things. Well, sorry. Sorry, my brothers and sisters. I'm actually said that to my dragon goddess and my dragon, actually all of my dragons, and it's all the time. But you shouldn't be sorry, of course. That is what my dragon eye is. That is what I am. You are unique. You are your own thing. You are a spirituality that you follow your own shadows, in your dragon shadows, you can say. You are following your dragon shadows, and that is beautiful about this. And that I just don't see any reason to be, of course, we can be ridiculed, but you have to be stronger than that. After 17 years, I just don't feel it anymore. Even they said that they will kill my dragon. Yeah, that is what I expect. That is what I expect once the dragon returns. Just like every other animal, the dragon would be in danger all the time. That is what I expect. So whatever he says is actually a warning. That is actually true. That is what humans are. Humans would immediately destroy the dragon, and that is my dream. My dream that the dragon would once return, then in physical flesh and blood, that I could see them and experience them just in flesh and blood. But it's better not. It's better not how humans are. That is a, this guy, he can talk to God. He can talk to Allah. I said not Allah. what kind of a thing Allah is? Allah, Yahweh, it's just all nonsense. That makes me crazy, Whenever you see the other sides, whenever you experience other sides, it makes me insane. I just say to people, it's like this. Actually, what I've seen is like this, like that. And actually, what I came to find out is that your entire religion is made up. But then they explode, of course. And it's like, no, my religion is real. It's like, yeah. My religion is real. I said to them that have you ever seen God? Have you ever seen your Jesus or your Muhammad or whatever? Were you there once they were doing their things? No, it stands in a book. I made books. I made 2 of them. Does that make me a God? Of course not. I talk to them. That is why I made books. But you can do that as well. Every human can do that. They are not just unique that they just say, I'm the only one that can talk to God. Bullshit. Everyone on the dragon's path, everyone with the dragon by their side, everyone who loves dragons can talk to God. They can do it. Even though every human and every animal has the ability to do that, but they have to unlock it because you are born with it in a handicap that it's actually locked. How to do so? Every human and animal is unique, so that you have to find your way with your dragons. So yeah. Ridiculization is horrible, you have that is what makes it so difficult. I had such a difficult awakening, really. It's like puff, I was awakened, and I was like it was one hell of a confusion, really amazing confusion. I was like, what am I, who am I? The dragon is there and I love it, but what is going on? And then whenever I said it, I was drawing pictures, drawing what I've seen, showed it to my dad, showed it to everyone, and everyone says, whatever you are seeing is just nonsense. But I said, it's real. I'm just saying it to you, it's real. I'm showing you my drawings. This is what I've seen. And then they said, of course not. But yeah, they don't need to believe that, but just support my brothers and sisters. A bit of support, that is the only thing that I actually ask from this. A bit of like comfort. It's like, okay, it's going to be fine. That is the only thing that I need. The only thing. I don't need explanation or things like this. I just need someone that was comforting me. But like, you have a rough time of changing into a dragon spirit. And yeah, I had a lot. But now I'm not afraid anymore. My dragon spirit has been evolved for so many years. And my dragon by my side. We are one. We are one strong energy. We are one strong energy together. Our dragon eye is unbreakable. And that is what I love from it. And that is the reason why I don't care anymore whatever humans say about this. I just am proud to be on the dragon's path.